Hello.
Are we good?
I'm here.
Let's talk one more time for me.
It's a lovely day today.
Is it really? Is it a happy Friday?
I don't even know what day of the week it is these days.
It's been like what 74 to 77 for the last 3 days, but today I feel the humidity moving just a little bit because it is going to rain this evening. But we have a guest, Riley Hicks, HENLOPEN WATERFOWL. Riley, thanks for taking the time to stop in this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
This is the open air studio, and you probably don't know any different, but I think maybe on that camera, I don't know, can any of the cameras see up top? But anyway,
no.
we have all, finally, it's not Chris's fault, it's our fault, but finally we have all the metal done, so at the very least, what's not going to happen?
No bird nest.
But what has been happening?
They've been going, the grackles have been sticking the straw down the gutters.
Yeah, we got that one right there. That's going to be problematic just because that thing runs under the ground pretty far.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? She just ran over my sign.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
This is what we deal with daily. We have here at PBHQ, Pitboss World Headquarters, we have a very large driveway. The whole idea was to be able to bring in Steve Hoover's world's largest duck boat from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Steve Hoover, think anywhere. Be able to bring that thing back in here and actually get it straight back into the building without having to drive into the road. And we just have people that just arbitrarily come in, stop, gaze.
Just turn around.
And there's a sign that says, what does it say? It says posted.
Private driveway.
And it says private driveway, no turnaround. And she just ran over the sign. She turned in the driveway and hit the sign. I said this before, I think I'm still pretty good. Well, maybe I'm not. But I think I'd get a lacrosse stick with some tennis balls. That would not, I couldn't make that. But if somebody came and did a U-turn, I could definitely hit them. I could hit them with that. Seriously. It's a tennis ball.
It's just a rumble stick.
Well, the other day, what was it, when I said it was the dually and you didn't know what I was talking about. But, and I didn't want, the metal still sitting there from the roof, so I didn't want to cuss them necessarily because I was thinking maybe it could have been Chris's guys. But all of a sudden I saw it was a Virginia tank, but dude just freaking rolls through and with his trailer and goes on out and cuts the grass. Anyway, all right, enough of that. Where am I at, love? Reel me back in, please.
We have our guest, Riley, here. HENLOPEN WATERFOWL.
HENLOPEN WATERFOWL.
Out of Delaware, right?
Yep.
All right,
in Delaware.
I'm going to let you introduce you. I said that, but you follow up and fill in all the things that I did not say.
Yeah.
Where can everybody follow along with you?
HENLOPEN WATERFOWL. HENLOPEN.
That's the way I spelled it right here. I'm good. I'm not good at that.
It's like Cape Henlopen State Park, just without the Cape. That was the first place I hunted, so I just kind of stuck with the name. It was originally named High Point Waterfowl, but it didn't really make any sense to name it High Point Waterfowl, considering that Delaware's as flat as it can be. So I stuck with HENLOPEN, and I noticed that when I did that, it really stuck out with us being from Delaware and being about Delaware.
I would agree. Karen, you've been to HENLOPEN State Park. You remember we walked all the way up to the end one time early on when you were going back and forth?
the lighthouse, right?
Yes.
Oh,
the lighthouse you could see out on the breakwater.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. And you primarily, the waterfowl that you target would be?
Brant.
That's what you like, right?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, with it being a 30-day season now, for the first 30 days, we're chasing puddle ducks, geese, whatever else we can chase. But that's just passing time for me. When the Brant season opens, I'm just full time with that. That's what I love chasing. I love Brant. I fell in love with them many, many years ago. Honestly, to me, there's not a prettier bird out there than a Brant. Other people would argue that, but I just absolutely love doing it.
Well, I have to add my 2 cents on that is that I do love Brant too, but I loved Brant when it was a 30-day season. I'm sorry, a 60-day season. Three birds, not a 30-day season. 3-bird season. What am I trying to say? A 3-bird limit. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm hung up on the 30 days.
Yeah.
A 3-bird limit actually was as much as 60 days. And man, Brant were everywhere.
What years was that there was a 3-bird limit?
I'm going to say it would have been right before I had the Banks 21. So, like, in the seasons, 2002, 2003, 2004, because I built the one blind that I lost on the shoal before I got the Banks 2021, so 2004, 2005. It was at least 3 seasons, if not 4. And it's kind of funny how things go. When it was a 3-bird limit, it was a 3 or 4 guys. Like everybody, they would go do that. And when it dropped back to 2-bird limit, they're like, "Nah, let's go do something else. Let's go shoot sea ducks." So it kind of fell off. Just that 1 bird made a difference. But man, when it was the 3-bird limit, one of those years, the population was good enough, strong enough, large enough that they were talking about could be a 4-bird limit.
Wow.
For 60 days, and they're like, "Yeah, maybe not. And I don't think as many people were necessarily shooting them then either. Arthur Leonard wants to come up and do a podcast, and I could, with Coot, I could tell you a story. Well, maybe we can't tell a story when I first shot Brant with Arthur, but it was a 3-bird limit then too. So anyway, where am I going with this, love? Dial me back in.
He does.
Come on, because where am I going with this?
I don't know. We were talking about limits, and now we're down to 1 bird.
Yes, and I said I wanted to put on time that I loved Brant when they were, and that's what I stuttered with about the 30 day was a 3-bird limit. Yes, and Brant truly were everywhere. The one spot that I had private property, very very close to the golf course. The golf course probably held 5,000 Brant.
Wow.
Like you could go there pretty much any time of the day.
The Assateague, the one opposite Assateague.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any time.
611.
Greg Steen, thank you very much. Yeah, you could go down there anytime, and they were there. Maybe you had first thing in the morning. Maybe they weren't there, and you had to wait on them a little bit. But it was just there had to be at least 5,000. And the golf, they hated them. They hated them. They had dogs running around. They shoot bottle rockets at them. I remember sending Coot up on the fairway a couple of times. Like a bird would fall out the backside and run her to get a Brant. But Riley, back to you. I'm sorry, I go off these little tangents. So you. Is it okay if I say that you stopped over and asked me a few questions about guiding? Okay. So the concept of what I was thinking about doing here is I have tried to do like a YouTube video or sitting back in the garage at Pintail saying, "Hey, so you want to be a guide?" So I want to say it to you. So you want to be a guide?
Yes, sir.
What are the steps? What's the trials and tribulations? What's the things you've encountered on wanting to become a guide? The steps.
Well, I mean, I think the first thing, and I think without it you can't guide, is the captain's license. That is step 1. Without that you can't take anybody out on a boat, and that's definitely, I think, the hardest process about that. This year, I don't want to say that I was guiding this year, but I was taking people out that I met through Instagram and that I became friends with, and we all hunted Brant together. I wasn't obviously charging them any money or anything.
You were not being compensated.
Yes, exactly.
100%.
And I just absolutely fell in love with doing that. And even when I wasn't shooting, and there was a couple times I didn't even take my shotgun out. Just seeing those guys have a great time shooting their Brant. A lot of them had never shot one before, and even now, to just the other day, one of my friends got his Brant back from a taxidermist. And just seeing that was all of our hard work going into that day and seeing it up on the wall.
I saw you post that up, and it was a good looking mount.
Yeah.
Who do you use?
I don't know who they use. I'm not sure. I think they just have a friend of theirs, but they came out really good. Nice. And that's cool to see those memories up on the wall like that. There's nothing better than that to me. Even if I don't even shoot a Brant at all, like I said, I don't take my shotgun, just seeing those guys smile and have a good time, and it's more rewarding than shooting a bird by myself, to me at least. Maybe not to others. Well,
I agree. Early on, I did take a gun with me, but yeah, I don't know, probably since you've known me, Karen, I don't take a gun. Yep. I could go off on a camera tangent, but I used to take a Canon camera with me. Then it turned into a Sony camera, but yeah, as everybody comes up and shoots, I'm trying to shoot pictures or video.
Yep.
All right, captain's license. That's number 1.
Yeah.
Are we on the way to do that?
Yeah. I've
awesome
researched a couple places, doing it online or doing it through 3Bs. But trying to, with my busy schedule right now with work, a baby, and all that other stuff, I think I'm just going to do it online. That way I can take my time. I don't want to rush myself and miss something or fail or anything like that. So I think it's going to be a smarter decision to just do it online, take my time. And I'm doing night school for getting my journeyman's for an electrician. So that on top of it, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to probably take it online.
Nice.
Unless it's changed, as I recall, and I think I said this to you the other day, there's 5 parts to the test, and Rules of the Road was the major test, or the major part of the test, where there was 30 questions, and you could only miss 3. You had to get a 90% on the Rules of the Road, and the other 4 which I'm going to have. Well, I can't remember what all 4 sections were, truthfully. But anyway, there was only 10 questions, and you could miss 3. You only needed 70%. But the rules of the road, that was, I studied pretty hard for that. But all right, so check the captain's license off the list. What's up next?
Get a website up and going. I need to get a website because I posting something on Instagram and then having people, message me or anything like that is not really reliable. Although it did work out pretty good this year, I don't want to quote unquote half-ass it. I want to have it up and running, a website where you can put all your information in, what dates you want to go out, all that good stuff. So that would be number 2 after I get the captain's license. Third thing after, well, I guess 2 and 3 kind of go together, is getting a boat too. Without a boat, you can't really take people out.
Can I stop you on number 2? Scott Moody, Labrador Designs.
Yeah.
Very good friend
Website.
of ours. Very good friend of ours.
Designer.
Yes, boats. So what's the thoughts and what's the plans there?
I've been looking all over. I've been looking at Low and G3, and they all have good options. But I need a minimum of a four-person capacity to go out. And a lot of the G3s, it may be 18 foot, but you can only have 3 or 4 depending on the design of the boat. But Low, you can still have like an 18-foot boat, and you can have a 6-person capacity, which would work out a lot better for me. So when that time comes, price-wise and how many people I want to take out, that'll all factor in to what kind of boat I get. Because I have an 18-foot center console right now, but it draws a lot of water, and when that low tide goes out, it's pretty low, and it just wouldn't be sufficient out there. And it's a big white boat. It would stick out like a sore thumb.
Understood.
Yeah.
So that would be number 3 is the boat. What's number 4?
Number 4, I guess more decoys. Honestly, get more decoys. I have probably 2.5 dozen Brant floaters right now. I want to bump it up to maybe 5 or 6 dozen, maybe make some V-boards or something like that. But that would probably be number 4.
Yeah, V-boards, we talked about, man, V-boards, if those who are still listening to us don't know what a V-board is, but basically it's 3 arms that allow a silhouette to float on the water. So very, I tell people this all the time. I usually keep the V-boards in close. The full bodies are outside of the V-boards. You go out to get a cripple, take a boat ride, whatever. You look back, the full bodies disappear. But man, the black and the white of the V-boards stick out very good. So they're very effective. I think honestly, you could just use V-boards and kill as many as you want. But full bodies are good too. Yes.
Do you have an interest in carving?
No, not really. No.
What are you floating now? What brand?
Well, it's kind of a mix of things.
Okay.
I got Tangle Free, Final Approach, and then I had some old Goose floaters that I painted myself to look like Brant. And then there's like 6 of them that I sent up to a guy up in Pennsylvania. He fully flocked them. Those were old Goose floaters. So it's kind of a mixed match of different decoys. It's nothing specific.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not crazy on it's got to be all the same brand. As long as they look good, it's good enough for me.
Yep.
Black and white on the water. So carving, you're going to make the V-boards, right? Yeah. What do you call that, Karen? With the Foamzillas.
Oh.
What do you call it?
They're kind of just cheesy, fake.
No, not cheesy. That's not the word you say.
What did I say?
Are the Foamzillas carved?
Foamzillas?
Yeah.
Not really.
What are they?
They're cut in half and stick a head on top.
And what are they?
Please, what? I don't know.
I tell everybody, you describe them as being, I did not carve them, they're crafty.
Yeah, they're crafted.
See, there you go. All right. That's what I tell everybody. Why are you shaking your head?
Oh, my God. It's so exhausting trying to guess what you're thinking.
I think that you say exhausting. I think you're just worn out still from the puppies.
Very likely. Like babies, these puppies.
All right, get ready to reel me back in. What happened today? What is today? Day number 1 of is what?
Puppies are about 3.5 weeks of age, and Rye is, they're a little challenged to get enough. So we started them on solids today. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it went really well.
I was going to say, what did we think it was going to be?
I thought it was going to be a challenge.
Oh, they went crazy.
They do good?
They nailed it.
Devoured it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So it was easy. Wasn't as messy as I thought. They was kind of walking in a little bit, but
for those who are watching on YouTube, love, should I put a video here right now?
Possibly.
All right. Let me make a note on that. All right, how we doing this?
Is that enough?
Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy that. Let's see what they do. First time. They'll probably be walking in it, falling in it. The mash dog, we got Weller, we got Brown, we got Blue. Oh, Mash has got her food in there already. So does Brown. Purple's got his feet in it. Man, it is going to get messy. All right, well, no excuse now for anybody not getting food, huh? Look at these two. Look at her fight. Purple and pink are licking each other's faces, and Mash is too, I think. Success, love, success. All right, love, on a serious note, what did you mix up for everybody?
It was the Purina Pro Plan puppy and PMR puppy milk replacer, the powder. Mixed it up with some water as the regular ratio and slurried it up.
Did we say success?
Very much.
That's crazy. I didn't think they would take it just like that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at their faces.
Yep. The aftermath. I think they liked it too. First introduction to water. Let's see who gets it. Greenie and Mash run into it. No, he's going to walk through it. Excuse me, she. Well, Orange did. Orange is the first to figure it out. Look at that little face. Oh my goodness. The food all over it. Blue's cleaning himself up. Taking advantage of a little bit of sun. Yeah, so I just want to go off a little bit of tangent because I think you look very worn out this morning.
That's every time. Maybe
That's every day?
actually looking at me.
I don't know how close Riley files along with us, but we still sleep with the puppies. Mm-hmm. In the whelping box. It's in. How did I describe the room the other day?
What's our living room?
Well, yeah, it's just one big room. It's a kitchen and
It's just
family
an open
room,
concept.
great room, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're in the house, and I choose to sleep on the concrete floor, and the concrete floor is hard.
I have no idea.
Do you have a mattress pad or anything?
She does. I don't.
Just
I
right on
just-
the floor.
Well, I mean, like sleeping bag.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's
Yeah. Not much.
Actually, it's a comforter.
It's not
big comforter.
normal.
Yeah.
Not normal.
The only thing
Like,
the only thing I can't do, especially since my back's jacked up, but if I just can't lay flat on the concrete.
Okay.
Like that actually hurts.
You could go lay in the bed.
I guess I could. But then it wouldn't be like I'm camping.
Don't care what you call. I would not be sleeping on the floor.
All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What's number 5? When we lead you that.
Probably a good dog. Honestly.
Okay, all right, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a puppy.
Oh,
that
I already
maybe.
got two. Well, I had we have 2 yellow labs, and Luna, I had trained her, and she does all right. She picks up ducks, but she doesn't really like picking up big birds.
Really?
Yeah. She picked up a Brant one time. She grabbed it by the wing, pulled it back in, and that was kind of it. She never really went after them too much. And I took her twice this year. I didn't take her at all because with having other people on a boat and stuff like that, I just didn't want any other distraction. I didn't want to worry about her while worrying about everybody else.
Yeah.
She's a good dog. She listens great. And I think over the spring and summer, I'm going to work with her again and try to get her to get a Brant for us.
Is she a big dog?
No, she's small. She's really, really small. She's only 55 pounds, 60
wow.
pounds. She's a
She's
small
little,
thing,
yeah.
Our other lab, she's big. She's probably pushing 75, 80.
Okay.
But she wouldn't, especially now she's got arthritis real bad. So
Oh, yeah.
she's limping all the time. So she's a good retriever, but I wouldn't take her out in the mud and stuff. It's just too much on her body.
I do
Yeah.
agree a dog does add another factor or another degree with guiding.
Yeah, unless they've done enough with you one-on-one, right? And they kind of know the ropes.
Yeah.
Like with Coot, right? I mean,
You want me to tell you a story early on with her?
sure.
So first of all, she was obsessed with spent shotgun shell hulls.
yeah.
And just chewed them, and like if there was nothing else, especially if guys missed, she jumped up in the boat and would like freaking go through everybody. And some people give me an issue about it, or give me a little hard time about it. Other guys thought it was funny, but she just wanted to go get a shell, and she'd bring shells back and she would chew them. But the second thing, this is more embarrassing on that wasn't that bad. Because like I say, hey guys, you missed. Like she wants to retrieve something. but the embarrassing part would be using the Windisash weights. When I threw those in the water, guess what she would do? She would jump in right after.
Oh, wow.
And again, like I couldn't like
Doing everything.
Yeah, I can't hold her and throw, and so early on she would do that. We navigated around that, and it wasn't a problem. And I never used electric collar on her.
Wow.
When I hunted.
Sure.
Trained, sure, but like when we hunted, no, I didn't use a collar.
Yeah.
Collar on her.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was kind of embarrassing to me.
Yeah, I would think if people are paying to go with you, you need to give them your undivided attention.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the dog definitely adds a degree of that.
yeah.
All right, so Raleigh doesn't need a dog, but what do you have, love? What do you have?
What do you mean? What do I have?
Atlanta.
What do I have?
He doesn't need a dog.
Okay.
But maybe somebody does need a dog. What do you
Yes.
have?
Oh, well, I think everyone knows now.
You cannot assume. That's what you always tell me.
Well,
you can't assume.
Bri had 9
Jeffrey,
puppies.
you can't assume.
Bri had 9 puppies on February 21st. They're 3.5 weeks of age. 6 males, 3 females. The girls are spoken for. Boys are available.
Are you keeping any?
A female.
We may be
Female?
keeping
That's the mash dog.
a couple.
And then I think the Weller dog is going to be a male. Because what are we going to do with him? We don't sell him. I got to keep one.
You're going to be training them.
What do you think about male dogs? Because personally, I would never have a male dog again. I like my female dogs. They listen a little bit better, in my opinion.
Well, I would tell you that they mature quicker and earlier. Karen knows my history with dogs, but the booger dog, the first litter when I bred Coot, I really wanted to have a granddaughter of Coot's, not a daughter, but I have a granddaughter. So take me out of the loop. You know, this litter, have them go, and then hey, somebody has a pup, then I can have one to train. So, what was the first litter? Was only 2 females. I think Jenny Grassi wanted a female, and then another female went. There's only 2 females,
Really?
and the rest were males, just like this, like 3
Okay.
and 6, right?
Didn't know that I ever realized that.
Yeah, Coot only had 2 females the first time.
Wow.
The second litter, we were a little bit better. But the first litter, both females were gone. I wasn't going to keep a dog, truthfully. And at 4 weeks, what happened?
He glued himself to you.
Freaking booger. The booger dog attached himself to me. He stayed with me all the time. And as they got bigger, I was like, and he was a good-looking dog. Like, I can't get rid of this dog. So that was my first male dog. And I would just tell you that I guess you can't paint with the broad stroke of the brush, but I can tell you this, on Pintail, when the west wind blew and there was a dog in heat somewhere up there, freaking booger was gone. What was the funniest story? He ran up. I'm driving. Kind of Ocean Pines has these. For those who don't know, so I will assume that everyone does not know what I'm talking about. But let's say Ocean Parkway, if you thought was like a kind of what'd you call it? An oval, a loop. What would it be?
Yeah, it's like a beltway.
Yeah, but it's kind of a
semicircle.
Yeah. And then all the streets are kind of parallel to that, right?
Yeah. And they're
So
peninsulas.
I'm out looking for Booger, driving. I turn up one street. Here's Booger freaking he's walking with an old man. Like, I yelled at him. He turned and looked at me, and he came back to the truck.
He knew he was in trouble.
And then another time, Bristol from the second litter was a female, and Booger took off, and I found them. I think just before they were about to cross Route 90.
Oh.
Yeah, so like they were. I don't know how. I was just running around, and I went up into this court, and it said night. Oh, wow. I actually took. I don't know why. You know, I had my truck hook up to the duck boat. Wayne Radcliffe was staying at the house. I took Wayne's truck just so I could go quicker without hooking up, and went and in my mind there was a court that was very close. Like the next thing would be if they were going to go to the north or northwest, they would have crossed Route 90. All right, so, yes, males. I think there's pros and cons with both of them, but definitely I would be more apt to keep a female. Well, we're keeping a female. The other thing too with breeding, obviously, right? You control the breeding. And you can, if you have the female, you can go find the very best male out there. Nobody's not, unless you have an issue with your dog, a health issue, nobody's not going to breed with you, right? As long as you have the money, you can go find the whatever you think is the best FC, AFC, NFC, NAFC, whatever. And if you can write them a check, they'll let you breed with the dog, but not the other way around. So,
Yeah.
All right. So let's get back on topic. So you're going to work on your dog. What I think that was number 5. What would be number 6?
I don't know. I think that's all I can really think of. I'm sure there's plenty more, but
All right. So let me lead you down this path. What are the state of Delaware's requirements, and/or anybody that wants to be a guide, they have to check with the state that they're going to guide in.
well, you have to have your guide's license, number 1, business license, captain's license if you're going on the water. There's a lot of things that fall under the guide's license, keeping your records for up to 3 years, all these other tiny little things that go with that. But those are the 3 main things that I can think of that I've researched. I'm sure there's probably one other thing thrown in there that's hiding from me.
What is generally typically with Delaware? Because I am not familiar with Delaware. What's Delaware's requirements to be a guide? Have a guide's license?
Just buy it. Just buy it.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maryland. So basically, I get an outfitter. Maryland has an outfitter's license and a guide's license. So if I get an outfitter's license, I am the outfitter, so that covers me. But like if you worked for me, you would have to go get a guide's license. My license would be $300. Yours is $150 in Maryland. Everybody that works underneath the outfitter needs to have a guide's license. So there was a bunch of stuff written, and I know like New York would be similar to what Maryland wanted to be, where CPR, first aid. Many of those types of, forget about the captain's license, but just if you're guiding geese in a field, you would have to have first aid, CPR, a couple other things. The main, our good friend Brian Rhodes, which you've never met Brian, have you?
No.
So he's my good friend. All right. I did reach out to him the other day. Yeah. He had the last remaining live coot puppy, since I'm talking about dogs. Bella. Sad. Brian from Rhode Island, who was actually guided in Rhode Island. He guided in, I don't think there was a guy's license in Rhode Island. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say that there wasn't. And he guided in Alaska. I have no idea what the requirements were. But he wanted to possibly move to Maine. And he told me that the guides, anybody that has the patch that says they're a guide in Maine, that's legit. He told me, Jeff, to guide waterfowl in Maine, I had to go get the Maine guide's license. He said, I had to know in Zone 2, September 25th, what moose he could shoot. Like, I think I told you that, didn't I? Yeah. He's like, I have no freaking idea. Like, he says it was harder than captain's license.
Yeah, a contractor that we work with, he used to be a guide up in Maine. He said the test and the process to go through that, they got the written test and then you have a verbal test, and that's what they really get you on. And knowing all these different things is insane. And it makes Delaware and Maryland look like a cakewalk compared to up there. I mean, it's crazy, some of the requirements the states have.
Wow.
But that's just part of being a guide. If you want to do it, you're going to go through the trials and tribulations to get there.
Yep.
Yeah, Brian.
Otherwise, everyone would do it, right? That's what we say.
Oh, if it's easy, right?
Yep.
That's what we always say. We like to say that. When we need to reassure ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have an electrical question to ask you.
Yeah, I can probably answer it.
The box. Well, I do. I'm not going to.
Well, before you go there,
Yeah.
hang on before we talk about electric work.
And actually, Chris Wilhelms has been texting me too, but I panicked about. So these boxes, we had these were 2 ceiling fans.
Okay.
And when it was exposed, hand cut trusses. No, because truss would be that they're anyway. They hand cut pieces of wood. Raft. No, I don't know. When it was exposed wood, I ran a piece of wood, screwed it through, and I just screwed the fan to it, rigged the electric up, so we had ceiling fans here. And I kind of panicked when they were coming. I was like, Chris, what kind of a box? How are we gonna Because actually, there's a remote control box up inside there for the remote control of the fans. He's like, oh yeah, you get this little a plastic box that kind of slides up on a 2x4, 2x6. These are 2x8s, I believe. And I went and looked, and anyway, I chose these. But the problem is, because it's anyway, basically, you can see how the screws are kind of diagonal to the box. We need them to be straight across. So I'm going to have to I don't know if I can drill these, but basically because I guess I am going to get them out. All right.
Yeah.
Because
This is riveting.
This is silly.
Riveting podcast information.
Before Riley showed up, what did I say? I said if we had ceiling fans, I think I'd have them on because I like to be cool. But basically, because it's angled, right? There's a little tang, a little, what would you call it? A teat, a little teat there, and but it has to go like this. But the screw, we go like this, so the screws are diagonal. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, not diagonal. They would run parallel to the metal, but they have to be on a 45. So when I do a 45, then anyway, I'm going to have to adjust this or what? No. What's the electric place in behind like Food Line and all?
Capital.
Yeah. So I went in there. I said, don't laugh at me. I said, because I bought the boxes there. Uh-huh. They're a really nice box. Had 3 heavy-duty screws that go in there, and the boxes are really nice. But I said, hey, man, and I brought the box up to him because I was just in there. I was like, do you have some kind of a universal thing you can screw to that then you can adjust this any which way you want? He looked at me like I was. He got some catalog out. Eventually he's like, no, I don't have anything like that.
I wish they did sell something like that. It'd make my job a lot easier. But.
So this is a common problem.
Yeah, I mean, we don't do a lot of pole barns or anything like that where we have to cut into metal, but we have to a couple times, and you got to get these metal boxes, and sometimes they can be a real pain. But if you can get the box down without having to take the soffit out, then you can just adjust it the way you want, and it should be good. And you might take a couple steps and figuring it out, putting the mount up, and seeing which works best, but you should be able to get it done.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, right now it doesn't feel bad, but earlier I would have had the fans on. So
yeah.
So back to waterfowl.
Reel me back in, love, please.
Is HENLOPEN WATERFOWL guiding? Is that what it's called? Sorry.
I guess so, yeah. I'm going to change the name and the logo here soon. Okay.
Is it your baby, or are you partnering up with some other fellas?
Don't confuse them with the word baby. Because where are you going with that?
I started it all myself.
Good for you.
I had friends kind of got their opinion from it, but I do it all myself. I'm not doing it with somebody else. I have a couple sponsors, or I'm a part of a couple pro staff on some other companies, decoy company and call company, but other than that, I've just done it all myself, one man show. Yeah. I just think the more people you have, the more problems, in my opinion. That's why even if I guide it, I just do it all myself.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like the help, it's that I'm very particular of how I want things. Mm-hmm. And if one little thing doesn't go my way, I kind of get in a little flustered state of mind, and it kind of throws my whole thing out of whack. So I like it very, very particular in my opinion.
Yeah. Good for you.
Way back in the day, if I may.
Ultimately, it's going to be your reputation that's at stake. So,
yes, exactly.
Sorry.
Well, I tell people that all the time. If you have help, we have some friends that have helpers, right? Mm-hmm. You weren't, if there's an issue arises, you weren't there. So you're going to hear this side of the story. Mm-hmm. You're going to hear this side of the story. You weren't there, so you don't know. And I do think I get asked quite a bit. Like when people call us to hunt, they say, "Am I hunting with you?" Yep, I just do one trip a morning, because I've had people tell me, especially sitting in the boat, yeah, we talked to the guy, the owner, on and on and on. It's all great, and we show up, and the hunt wasn't the way that we thought it was going to be. Right. So yeah, that does make a difference.
Yeah. And if there was 2 of us out there guiding, one guy in one boat, one guy in another boat, and that other group has a bad time, well, that guy could come and go as he pleases. He could quit the next day, but that bad time is going to fall back on me, and then I was going to remember, that HENLOPEN Guide Service Company, we had a horrible time with them, don't use them, even though it wasn't me personally, it falls under the name. Mm-hmm. So that's why I kind of like to keep a one-man show.
Yeah.
Falls under the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will not name drop, but probably a name that I would think most people that hunt ducks or geese would know. But it was if it wasn't 2004, it was 5 or 6. Anyway, it was early on when I had the first the Banks boat, the 21. Why do I keep saying Banks? Shouldn't say Banks at all, should I? Can I say something?
No.
Fucking Michael Banks.
Stop.
Huh?
Stop. Delete. Where are you at?
I'm not going to delete that because G-Off. I know Jeff G-Off's listening, and I hold grudges, man. I shouldn't.
Well, so do I. So I can't.
I don't necessarily publicly tell a grudge, but I just said I All right, so I'm going to go past that moment. So I was in a 21. What do you give me that look for? You give me some weird eyes.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. It was around the Eastern Waterfowl Festival. They came, had a great sea duck hunt. Scott and Kurt and Scott were along. They filmed, lost the camera, salt water, one of the cameras. And we were at lunch and we're sitting there talking. I was like, man, like I'm so busy. Like I'm thinking I could get a second boat. He's like, you're that busy. I'm like, well, and this is when it was 107 days. So, well, maybe not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but yes, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yes, I could be busier. He says, you don't need another boat. He says, it's supply and demand. I was like, okay. And I think I was charging $600 at the time for 4 people. Flat fee for the boat, $600.
This was back in
2004 or 5.
Okay.
And he says, what would be a crazy number? I said, if I could get $1,000 for a morning's hunt, I said, that would be awesome. He's like, all right, start telling people instead of $600, you start telling them $800. It's like, I don't know. Like, that's scary. Like, I don't want to, I want to take people. I don't want to run people off. He said, just start it. Just start doing it. So I like reluctantly started telling people $800 and okay, sounds great. And then each year, just kind of as time progressed, and or what do you say the inflation rate is? 6%.
Yeah, the cost of living.
Cost of living.
increase.
That's it. Yeah, not inflation. Cost of living. Sorry.
Yep. Your expenses, keep going up, and your income, you got to raise it in the same increments at least.
But that's why talking about having other people work for you. If you're truly that busy, you need to adjust something. So,
yep.
what do you think? What are your thoughts, comments, and questions?
Mine.
As I'd like to end many of my emails. Thoughts, comments, questions?
What does your wife do again?
She works for Chesapeake Health.
Maybe doesn't want to. Maybe doesn't want to talk.
Wasn't she doing some
candy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you see the candy she's making?
She had like a little strawberry company that she did for a while. But then when she got pregnant, we had to buy a house, renovate all that, just life in general. She stopped doing it. She actually just made a batch for Valentine's Day for one of her coworkers. And she's like, oh my God, they look awful. I'm like, these look good to me. I don't care how they look as long as they taste good. Oh, they taste good.
There you go.
Yeah, she's got all these different things to make strawberries and designs and stuff like that.
Very cool.
But yeah, she works for Chesapeake Health now. She does that. She likes it, but she wants to be a stay-at-home mom and stay home with the baby every day, and I don't blame her. So she's pushing me to do this guiding thing and do the electrical a little bit more too and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
She wants to be home. And I would like her to be home too.
Yeah.
Because she's very stressed out. And, we only see our son 3-4 hours out of the day. And, I know that takes a toll on her, and especially when I'm at school at night. She doesn't see me all day. We wake up in the morning, and by the time I get home, she's asleep.
Yeah.
So if she could stay home, that honestly would be my goal with working my butt off every single day.
Yeah. It's tough working and raising kids, and
it is tough.
Childcare is not cheap. It's crazy.
I'm not good at balance or juggling, am I?
No, I think you do a pretty good job in a disorganized way.
Disorganized.
You do a good job.
All right, let's rewind to a name that I mentioned. Do you recall the time that I drove to? You booked a Marriott in Corning. I took Booger with me, and I had to drive to Buffalo, and then I drove back. And I think we talked pretty much. I don't know how many. I bet you we talked 2 hours.
Yep.
Because for me to get back, and then it was like the next day or two as my season started. That's why I hold a grudge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just so you know.
Well, that's the bank.
Just so you know. I don't say it. I am gonna edit that out.
Oh, okay.
We don't say that. I'm not gonna say that name anymore from this point forward.
Alrighty.
Steve Hoover, Duckwater Boats. From this point forward, that name will never. Do I say never? Never is a hard word.
Never say never.
That's what I'm saying. Riley, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
I don't think so.
We appreciate you being here. I do want to go off on another tangent because I talked about I didn't take a gun. I took a Canon camera, a Sony camera, and the current day video camera. I just want to tell the public, because I have people that reference this all the time that I don't know how many people really listen to this, but enough do because they reference my trials and tribulations. And I do want to say this week, Karen, I do appreciate. Here, give me your hand, I'll kiss it. Thank you very much. This week, You did not lose, because I've said that you possibly could have lost your shit on me before. You did not lose your shit this week. Jeff wanted to be, can I refer myself as Jeff? Jeff was trying to, because to make this camera deal work, I was trying to find the most inexpensive camera that I could. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, trying to do your research and see who has the best deal out there.
And evidently there's a gray market on some cameras, much like there's gray market on Rolex watches, right?
Yeah.
So that is the route that I tried to go. And what is the word? If I ever venture down this road again, what are you supposed to tell me? What's the word?
God,
One
what was
word.
the word?
Oh my!
Wasn't it Canon or wasn't it? No. I can't remember. You did tell me, but I honestly
Apes.
don't.
You're supposed to say apes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered that.
So actually, this week I actually had in my hand 2 Canon R5Cs. The first one, I don't know, but anyway, it got shipped back, and I think it was in their possession today. I was told that there will not be a restocking fee, but maybe I'm going to lose a little bit of money there. Do you know to ship a camera from Berlin, Maryland to, I don't know where, Linden, New Jersey? I didn't tell you what it cost.
I thought you did.
No, I didn't. I said yes, $16. I didn't tell you what the insurance is. $65.
Good Lord.
Yep. So Jeff was just losing all kinds of money this week. Hemorrhaging money.
As in Jeff Coates. Yes, because he tried to save a few bucks, and guess
I thought
what?
I was doing the right thing.
Well, what was the problem? Because it was all in European, everything.
Oh, European. It was kind of a bait and switch. You were going to get this gray market camera that had no warranty, which I was fine with no warranty. You know, what is that? No warranty. But then so I bought that bought it online, and they called to say I don't think they called really to. He called and wanted to make sure that I actually ordered the camera. Well, yeah, I did, dude, because you have my phone number, and I called. But basically, he said, well, it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks to get that camera. We have to import it. I was like, no, okay. But let me tell you over here, this is what we got. So that's kind of how it was like kind of a bait and a switch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He told me that. He didn't tell me that.
I don't tell you everything, Love.
No, he does not.
Anyway, it did not work out, but quite possibly with Scott Moody's tutelage and a good bit of effort on his part. Actually, I took pictures. The pictures last night were halfway good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get better as we go.
Yep.
So am I officially a photographer again, and not just a videographer?
People can have many tools, but if they don't use them or use them correctly, they're useless.
All right. So anybody
blows me off.
Speak.
No, this made my point. You didn't acknowledge it.
I acknowledge that you did not lose your shit with me this week, and that's what I truly appreciate.
It's a good week.
It was a good week. Maybe credit cards are maxed out. I don't know. Just there is a cork order coming too.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Cork. Do you know how expensive cork is?
I've heard it's pretty
Oh
expensive.
my Lord!
It was $31-ish to ship, and it makes it actually. I had the numbers right here. I wrote them down. It actually for the 16 sheets of cork works out with shipping. It's $188.45 for each sheet. So
It's crazy.
I do have a question for you.
yes, sir.
Jeff.
Go.
So I've been having this kind of not debate, but just
I thought you were going to tell me a dream, so that's a good thing.
I've been talking to Brian from the Marsh Boys up in Jersey about cameras, and
Yes.
I'm not too crazy about taking pictures. That's not really what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to take videos for the YouTube channel, like long length videos of hunting every year, and I'm stuck between getting like a mirrorless DSLR camera or a camcorder. In your opinion, if I just wanted to take good videos, what would be the best option?
So your mirrorless DSLR, you're going to be able to take really nice still shots too. Your camcorder is straight up just video, right? Yeah, I guess you can take some screenshots from the video if you need still pictures. I think that the DSLR is going to be more versatile for you. Should I tell them what I take my video with? Should I tell everyone what I take my video with? Because everybody, when I say this, people don't believe me. What do I take?
Of course.
What do I take my video with?
iPhone.
This right here. This is 1080. You can shoot 60 frames a second. You can shoot even faster. You can shoot even more if you'd like. Its limitation is the lens. So quite often, just like a GoPro, all these cameras they're HD. They have very good sensors in them, but they're kind of to me, my opinion, they're limited by the lens, the glass that the sensor looks through, right? With the way you hunt, I would, or the way that I assume you hunt, I would be more concerned with what is going to be the most water resistant camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another problem.
That's what I'd be more concerned about. So I can tell you, hey, a DSLR, but like, there's no case on them. There's like, you can get 100% waterproof case. You can put them underneath, right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, you're like talking, thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not, a GoPro just isn't the option. You can kind of set it up, and
I mean, where we hunt Brant, a lot of times they're coming in from a couple hundred yards away. You can see them from far, and they're working in. And I want to be able to get that far shot of them coming in. And when you are using an iPhone, when you zoom in, they just lose their image rate and their definition on there. It just gets really, really blurry. And I mean, it's good for close-ups, for intros and just taking videos that are just pretty basic. But when you get those far shots, they aren't that great.
Should I tell them, give away more information?
Sure.
Should I? I don't know if I want to.
No, what you gonna say? So, have at it.
You're correct. When you zoom in, when you edit, if you took normal footage, you can edit that footage and make it look much better. You're not going to get the digital zoom. Don't use it if you just went straight up. 1x1, regular footage and or times 2. In an editor, you can actually enhance that, and make it look much better.
Okay, yeah, that's another thing I got to get a little bit better at is my editing skills. Like from the first YouTube video I made till the last one, you can definitely see there's a little bit of a difference in the quality. But yeah, I got to get a little bit better at that editing.
YouTube, what is your YouTube channel? I can't remember from the beginning. I know you said HENLOPEN. I don't know. We said
HENLOPEN WATERFOWL.
Is
it's
it
the
on
same.
YouTube also?
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, all the same name. No underscores or anything like that. Just all one word. So if you type that in, you'll be able to find me.
You have any issues with TikTok? I'm sorry, love.
No, I said it's cool. Do you have a calendar, like a booking count? Like
no, I mean, Delaware hasn't kind of come out with their dates yet because they're trying. It went through the House now. I guess it's going to the Senate. The Sunday hunting.
I wanted to ask you that, your opinion.
So I think they're waiting until that goes through to come out with their dates because that's going to change everything if they allow Sunday hunting in Delaware date wise. So I won't know my official dates until that comes out. But when that does, I'll put a video out like, hey, if you want to go, these are the dates. Let me know. I'll probably, if it is Saturday and Sunday, I'll hunt Saturday and Sunday. Working full time is going to be a little harder, and I'll see how that goes with my boss when that time comes. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the dates right now. And I already have a couple people that asked me to go out opening day. I actually got to get Nick his Brant.
There you go.
Yeah, there was one person I couldn't get a Brant last year, and I felt so bad. We were hunting, and the tide came in, and he had parked his boat in a ditch. And that low tide, it was down and hidden. But that tide raised it up, and these Brant are coming. They didn't like that, and they flared off. And man, I was pretty pissed at that situation. And then the next day, or it was like the next day or 2 days after, he was sea duck hunting. And we were hunting Brant. We all got our limit as he's pulling in. Just right when he got the boat docked up, these Brant come in. We shot at them, and then they went off, and that was it. He missed his Brant for that year.
I enjoy Nick. Nick is at we talked today. He is at the ODCCA Decoy Show in Ohio currently. And that morning that he was sea duck hunting, I'm still waiting. I'm sitting at basically I think my guys are going to meet me at the ramp. It would have been because it was dark. I do remember that. Basically, he's sending me videos. I didn't even put my boat in the water, and he's already set up. Like it was like an hour before sunrise. And I'm like, man, please be careful out there.
Yeah.
I don't think he was. That wasn't. I don't think they saw some, but they did not shoot any of that day.
Yeah, it was really rough that day. It was pretty windy.
Yes, it was, and that's why I even suggested to him because I like to anchor from the stern. I was like, man, please be careful. Like, once if you have enough gas, leave your motor run so there's no issues there. I said anchor from the bow just so you don't run into any problems. They said he's had some birds there, but nothing really decoy nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you eat the Brant that you shoot?
Yeah. I mean, some people don't. Some people don't. Says it doesn't taste very good, but just like I compare it to buffleheads. I usually make tacos out of it. You got to do a lot to it. Let it soak. Mm-hmm. Some people say let it soak in buttermilk for a couple days. Everybody's got their own recipe. I just put water and salt together, get all that iron and blood out of there, and then put it in a crock pot, whatever seasoning, taco seasoning, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce or anything like that. You can do it anyway. I wouldn't eat it straight up, just right out of the breast, but other than that, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's just my opinion.
Yeah. We
How do you
had
like
some
your
good-
Brant, Karen?
Same deal. Just a lot of soaking, couple of
soak them out
days.
2 days?
Yeah, and then I can't remember the recipe.
Ponzo sauce.
But,
I have it written down. I sent it to a lot of people.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Nick's texting me right now.
Is-
Yeah. Are we done?
Yeah, we need to
100%.
Thank our sponsors.
Yeah, but I want to thank Riley Hicks. Thank you very much, Riley. One more time, how can somebody into the future? Well, first off, how can they follow along with you now and or into the future?
HENLOPEN WATERFOWL, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, any which platform you want to choose from, hit me up, DM me for next season. If you want to get something going, I'll put a video out very soon once the Delaware comes out with their dates and everything. And once that gets going, then I'll put a video out and say, hey, hit me up, message me. I'll have a website by that time, captain's license, all that good stuff, and we'll get going for next year.
Awesome. Well, we wish you the best success on that.
Yeah.
And if I can help you, anywhere along the way, obviously, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask.
Appreciate it.
Riley, if you did not know this is the Pit Boss Podcast brought to you by our very good friends at Molly's Place Sporting Goods. MyMolly's.com. Should I edit that out? .com? MyMolly's.com. Should I edit that? No. I'll let it roll.
Okay.
MyMolly's.com. I said it again, didn't I?
Alrighty.
You want to
What
say
else
them
is
for
there?
me? I don't know right now at Molly's they're getting ready for turkey season. I do know that, but there's really no sales, no specials going on. Matter of fact, I have not done a radio spot for them in quite a while.
I know they're
Yes.
hiring right now.
Yes, they are. I did see that too.
Yep. They're looking for some new staff heading into their busy season. So, yeah, reach out to that website.
Molly's Sporting Goods, Molly's Restaurant, as well as Molly's Mart.
Yep.
Beer, bourbon, gasoline, and diesel fuel. They got you covered. All right, MyMolly's.com. Molly's Place Sporting Goods. Thank you very much. Love, up next is
Crabs to go.
Crabs to Go. Crabs2go.com.
Have you been there? Yeah, it's good.
We enjoy it there.
It's good.
You can visit the webpage, but they don't ship anymore. Thanks to COVID, they don't ship anymore. But if you are in our zip code or halfway close to our zip code, you can check out Crabs to Go at Route 50 on the corner of Route 50 and Route 589 in Berlin, really, right? Yeah.
Worcester C. Berlin.
Crabs2go.com. Thank you, guys. Up next, love.
Kind of kennels.
What are we doing?
With,
We gonna- You were showing me the skin, the installation of skin for the vans this morning.
yes, yeah. Another thing that's not cheap is to line the inside of these vans.
Well, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Gunner.com. We are ready to finalize the T350 as well as load up. We got the little, I don't know what size it is.
Intermediate.
Intermediate. Yeah, we're going to load all the puppies up to go get their first shots, right?
Yep.
All right. If you are looking for man's best kennel, check out Gunner Kennels and Gunner.com. All right, love. I'm going to say this because Steve Hoover, Duckwater Boats from New Philadelphia, Ohio. I think I'm never going to say the other name again ever.
Good.
Never ever.
Don't need to because now you have the best boat out there.
It is the world's largest duck boat, but he is teasing that he's going to do a bigger boat. So the 32 would not be the world's largest duck boat. It would be the second largest, I guess.
It's not built yet, so you're still good.
So it's kind of like the camera. Can I get the bigger boat?
No, we've already gone down that road. Hell no.
Anyway, if you're looking for a duck boat, and Riley, you might want to check them out too. It is duckwaterboats.com. A friend of ours is actually looking to upgrade his boat.
Yep.
To them too. So, Steve Hoover, we appreciate you. New Philadelphia, Ohio, duckwaterboats.com. Up next, love.
Duck Blind Bistro.
It is the ultimate outdoor oven. Yes? We haven't used ours in a long time.
No.
We're trying to eat good.
Trying.
No offense. Hey,
Biscuits are densely in calories.
No
Dense in
offense. No
calories.
offense to Duck Blind Bistro. We have not used it recently.
No.
Gang would probably like if we used it.
Yes.
If you're looking for the ultimate outdoor oven, check them out. Duckblindbistro.com. Duckwaterboats.com. And also check out duckblindbistro.com. At checkout, if you would like to save yourself a couple dollars, use the code PITBOSS, PITTBOSS 5. Save yourself a couple bucks at the end there. So, love, I did not take. I painted some decoys today. Not long, I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but at least I sat in the chair and I got something accomplished.
Yep.
But you know what I didn't take?
What?
My turtle box.
Oh, yeah, that would
it's
help.
still in the front.
Yeah.
It's sitting in the front. I didn't take it back. I need to take the turtleboxaudio.com. It is I call it the ultimate outdoor Bluetooth speaker. What did you, turtleboxaudio.com? That's what it is. I've been saying turtlebox.com.
Turtlebox Audio.
You think turtlebox.com works?
I will have to try. I don't know.
Turtlebox from Austin, Texas. We need to visit them one day. I'm going to go to Texas.
Sure.
Josh Butler, he reached out to me this morning. He made me think of Texas Steel.
You ever done anything like that? Traveled for a hunt?
No, just Maryland, Delaware is all I hunt.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Jersey and Pennsylvania next year.
Okay.
I'll try to get on them Jersey Brant.
There you go.
Yep.
So not lastly, because we got a couple other ones after this one, but currently the Punisher Waterfowl, well, Damien, it's not Punisher Waterfowl's holding it. Damien is holding the refuge at the Toronto Sportsman Show, and I saw some video of it this morning. Duckwater Coffees, Pitboss's.
Duckwater coffee?
What did I say? Man,
Dirty duck coffee.
there's too many ducks.
Is
What did I say?
Duckwater
Duckwater?
coffee.
Do I need to edit that out?
Possibly.
Hell no. I'll start over. It is.
Dirty duck.
Yeah, Damien is at the Toronto Sportsman Show where he is running the refuge. That's his deal. I think they're in hall number 1. Doesn't really matter because nobody's going to hear this. It's going to be over by the time this airs. But it is Dirty Duck Coffee's Pitboss's Duck Boat Dark, and he actually has some there. So
Nice.
DirtyDuckCoffee.com. If someone, so we say this quite a bit, but I would have to say, actually, we opened a bag this morning, right? The Duck Boat Dark, Pitboss's Duck Boat Dark. Up next would be the French roast.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm a French roast. I don't think of myself as a French guy.
but it's good.
Yeah, but it is really good French roast. That's good. And the one, and I think I just shared
The snickerdoodle.
stories yesterday. But yes, what is the
Snickerdoodle.
cinnamon teal?
It's good.
How is that? Is that good?
It really
Yeah.
is.
Are you a coffee drinker? Might have to hook you up.
Yeah, I don't know
I want to
that.
try that cinnamon teal.
Yeah,
I don't have that one.
No.
Yeah, I just have
no.
his.
We have a lot of Duck Boat Dark, and this is not a dig on. This is my personal palate, tongue, whatever. I couldn't do cinnamon teal every day.
No.
It,
It's just flavored.
it's really good, but like I couldn't do it every day.
No.
It's very good,
It is very good.
but we like
Yeah.
a stronger coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, up next, love is.
Whaleyville Wagon Tails.
There you go. Thank you for playing along.
Yeah, Whaleyville Wagon Tails is accepting bookings for the holiday vacation season of 2024. I've already got a few bookings, and Skirta's super excited because her friend is coming tomorrow.
Hopefully the rain's not too bad. How about Pit Boss Kennels? What's going on there?
It's busy with 9 puppies.
And are any of them available?
Yes, some males are available. Reach out to Jeff, please.
Call, text, email, whatever you want.
Yep.
410. Oh, you're going to say it, huh?
No.
Oh, I thought you started to say
No, I
it.
was going to say,
Oh,
but
speak,
you can
speak.
see plenty of video and pictures on Instagram.
I say it all the time, at Pitboss, Pitboss Waterfowl. So check out all the videos. I need to edit the one of them eating their first food.
Okay.
I need
Yep.
to get that done. We'll get that up there shortly. So, and lastly but not least, Pitboss Waterfowl. They're for the 2024-25 season. I think it was a crazy day yesterday.
Yep.
I did three day
That's
hunts.
crazy.
9 days were going yesterday. Like I haven't had interest in quite a while, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, I
Yeah.
get Colorado, Michigan, and Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Anyway, 9 days went yesterday, so and it leaves me with about 9 or 10.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, 9 or 10. But and I had somebody say of that group, if the dates didn't work out, that they were going to book for 25, 26. So
Nice.
I guess I can say officially the 20, 25, 26 books are open to go sea duck hunting. So if you want to try to do that, please feel free to contact us however you like. So, Riley, last words?
Oh, no, Jeff, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Karen, last words?
No, I really like that Riley was able to come by because it is a common question that Jeff gets about,
I do.
you know, how to become a guide. And obviously each state's going to be slightly different, but, you know, down here it is about, you know, hunting on the water. So, you know, captain's license is, you know, one of those stepping stones to making it happen. So, yeah, good luck. And, you know, hopefully you get it done.
Yeah.
Stick to your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're young enough, so you've got plenty of time.
Thank you.
He's not young enough.
I said you are young enough.
Oh, I thought you said he's not young enough.
24 on the outside, 64 on the inside.
Like, what does that mean? Don't say that, man. Don't say that. Oh, did I tell you the concrete floor is hard?
I'm sure it is.
That's what crazy will do to you.
Those who follow along with the lower lumbar, lower back, on the 20th? On what day of the week is that? 5 days from now? 4 days from now? Anyway.
How can you call your doctor like 4 times and then not ever reply?
Because I'm telling you, man, I'm going to be, watch what I say. The doctor, I like her. She's very, very good. And then there's 2 underneath her and the one girl.
The medical assistant.
Oh my God. I can't stand that woman.
Yeah.
So that's who I'm dealing with right now, and it's fine.
Yep. They won't call him back. That is MRI.
I've left messages. So anyway, I have the reports. So when I walk in there, I'm okay. So that's why I'm not sweating. And it's not like she's going to. I had a turn signal. I was like, are they going to turn in here too?
Wasn't it?
I'm going to rewind. I can't believe the woman hit the sign. I mean, I know it's on the ground, but like she's driving her car and she hit the sign. Huh?
People just don't look.
She's like that woman who won't call me back from the doctors.
Yeah.
Is twat a bad word?
No, it was deserving in that case.
Well, she's a twat. So,
Okay.
All right. Short's not bad?
No.
All right. I can
Not
let
my
that roll.
book anyway.
Okay, good. Well, you're my
Conscious.
Yes, you're my conscience. So, all right, enough of this. We're rambling. Riley, sincerely. Riley Hicks, thank you very much. Henlopen Waterfowl, we appreciate you being here. And as always, thinking of you, we are.